Hello everyone, welcome back to Holy Yapper. So I'm a little late to this, but I also wanted a few episodes to come out before I did a podcast episode on it. But Euphoria season 3, guys. First of all, RIP Eric Dane. I don't care what anyone says, all of his performances in this season are top tier. He did what he had to do and he will be missed. He will be missed. So I just wanted to quickly touch on that, but also the time skip as well. Me personally, I think they probably could have done it a little bit better, because I personally would have liked to see the progression of Cassie and Nate's relationship past the affair being exposed, as well as also just them getting engaged and everything. But it is what it is. We got to see them like a few episodes before they got married, which I guess is better than nothing. And also I would have liked to see an episode of Jules going to art college, but again, what can you do? There's literally nothing in this, by the way. I'm literally just toying with it because I like having something to fidget with. I would wear this, but also, hold on. How stupid does that look? I can't be doing that. And also, this is like a quid, so I'm 90% sure if I started fiddling with it, it would just end up broken. Which, I'd rather not have that happen, because I'm pretty sure Anya got this for me as well. So if this breaks, then I think she would actually run me over with a truck. Anyway, Euphoria season 3. Rue getting into loads of gangster shit instead of just being hung up on Jules. I've said this to my friends and I'll say it again. I don't like her and Jules together because I just don't think that Jules is a nice person. I think she's fucking toxic. She's fucking toxic, but also that Doom Jury, I live for that shit. So even though I don't like them together, I need to see them together. I need to see them together. But Jules, well, actually no, Jules being a sugar baby does kind of make sense in a way, because low-key, the amount of trans people I know in real life who have like contacts with guys who just send them money is fucking insane. Like, you wouldn't even believe. It's fucking, well, it sounds miserable, but also low-key, if I could. I'm just kidding. I would never do that. I would never. But then on the wedding episode, Rue being like, "Oh, you're gonna come with me to this wedding. You're gonna be my sugar baby, or I'm gonna be your sugar daddy, or something." Girl, just because you're working for fucking Alamo doesn't make you tough shit. Also, can we talk about the fact that she covered up Tish's death and then slept with Tish's best friend, Angel? Oh my god, Angel. I mean, I'm 90% sure that she's been trafficked from going to rehab. I'm 90% sure she's been trafficked. mind you, if you don't watch Euphoria, I'm thinking about this now. If you don't watch Euphoria, like, and if you haven't seen the new season, you probably think I'm going fucking mental. But listen, it's been out for ages. I waited like 2 days since the wedding episode came out. If you're not caught up on it, like Cassie said, why is that my problem? I'm 90% sure I got that quote wrong. Shut the fuck up. Okay, what was I talking about? Yeah, Angel being trafficked. Episode 2 was her episode. I don't care. Episode 2 was her episode, and she was such like a deep character as well, which is like really weird considering she only got like 10 minutes of like screen time, and she's gotten like this incredible fan base behind her. Like 90% sure Sam Levinson didn't think it. He didn't think it all the way through the season. And also, can I just say, the amount of like racial slurs just being thrown around this season is so fucking questionable. And the fact that he okayed that, and it's like, I know I'm not really the like main person to be talking about this, but it's like, it's always like white people saying shit like that. And like, why are we doing that? Why are we doing that? Like, I get it's like, actually, no, I don't get it because it's never been said in the show before, I don't think. And then season 3 is just like loads of like racial stuff, which is like just really unneeded. And also, can we talk about like Cassie doing OnlyFans? Fine, whatever. But like the fact that like she dresses up as a baby, a fucking baby. I mean, even the dog was like a bit much for me personally, but as a baby, are we feeling okay in the membrane? Are we feeling all right? Why are we catering towards those sorts of people in motherfucking Euphoria? Like, nudity and like sex isn't a new concept to Euphoria. Like, that was in like, what was it? The pilot? That was literally in the pilot. But like, why is it always Cassie? Like, I I know how we all feel about Sydney Sweeney, and I feel a certain type of way as well. But when it comes to portraying Cassie, she has so much more to offer than just boobs and like sex and stuff. She has so much more to offer. Like, a prime example is her in episode 3 during the wedding. Like, I honestly felt like chills watching that, especially when like she gets the champagne and then she goes to it and she's just like, all you do is fucking lie, and then she pops the cork out during her breakdown. That was literally, I think that literally made some people like Cassie a little bit more. I don't even know. But to be fair, the way her character was acting in like the first episode, people were literally like going, oh my god, why is Nate Jacobs making sense to me right now? And it's just like, I don't know. I really feel like Nate Jacobs got like a fucking lobotomy this season because he's so much different. Because like, okay, season 1, he was an abuser. He abused Maddie. which don't worry, I am gonna get to Maddie in a second. Yeah, he abused Maddie, and then in season 2, he cheated on Maddie with her best friend, Cassie, and then broke up with her. Cassie, I mean, at the end of the season. So, like, that brings me to my, like, original point of why did we not see Nate and Cassie getting back together? It just feels like it was, like, so rushed. It just feels so rushed, the fact that they were engaged at the start of season 3, which, like, I don't get why no one's, like, questioning that or, like, wanting to see, like, some sort of backstory for that. Unless if there was, then I just didn't see it. I don't know. Anyway, on to Maddie. Her not being in a mansion and Cassie being in a mansion pissed me off so bad at first. But then I thought about it and I was just like, it kind of does make sense for Maddie's character because, like, she was always, like, real and, like, raw, gritty, like, that sort of character. And I think it kind of, like, sets your expectations a bit more because, like, we all know that, like, Maddie is real, Cassie is fake. We all know that, right? So I think it's just a bit more realistic. But also, I don't like the fact that they had this scene where Maddie just, like, storms into this restaurant and there's, like, I don't know, this famous, like, I don't even know who the fuck she is, but, like, she's someone that Maddie thinks, oh, I want to work for her. So she storms over, no CV or anything, and then she makes this massive speech about, oh, I believe in capitalism and stuff. And then she just picks up the woman's phone and it's just like, hello, Mrs. Da-da-da's office, this is Maddie, or however it is. And then that's just how she gets the job, which I think is setting a really weird, like, expectation for people. Like, you can just, like, do that, or it's just that easy to get a job, especially when, like, especially in the UK, the job market is a bit fucked, personally. But also, I do get that this season was filmed, like, ages before any of this was, like, relevant. Other than that, Maddie has been, like, a total baddie throughout all of these episodes. Her episode 2, that fur coat and that bikini set, she chewed so fucking hard. She chewed down and she ate Cassie up. Unfortunately, she was talking shit right to Cassie's face, and Cassie was just like, no, right, yeah. But also, Cassie at the end of that episode also kind of chewed Nate up. Because when Nate was on about his line that we were all talking about in the trailer, oh, my Maddie, Cassie was just like, oh, not everyone's in love with you, babe. Coming from Cassie, you have to be embarrassed. You have to be embarrassed. I'm sorry, you have to be embarrassed. Coming from Cassie, that is fucking insane. Loki, I hate to say it, Lexi, I can't really get behind her character at this moment in time. I have no clue what she's doing. She's had hardly any scenes up to this point. And her in episode 3 saying, oh, I'm still a virgin, I don't want herpes or whatever it was. I will say she low-key chewed, because also Jules during the wedding? Jesus. Jules during the wedding episode was so fucking messy for no reason, because she was only supposed to be a +1. she goes up to Cal. She instigates a conversation with him, which I hated where that conversation led to, because it literally gave us nothing and was sort of like brushing off Cal sleeping with Jules in high school off. Which, like, I get they were trying to like sympathize his character, but it's just he's done so many like bad things that they might as well just like lean into him just being a villain in the like Euphoria sense, um and then also Jules um saying to Lexi for some fucking reason, oh my god, are you a fucking virgin? Like, hello, who cares if she is, bro? Who cares if she is? And then her also telling Maddie's business to Nate, saying, oh, she just got too emotional just to like boost his ego a little bit. Which, pause. So we have Nate presumably still liking Jules, Maddie being at the wedding, and Cassie having a fucking meltdown at her wedding. Godspeed, Nate. Godspeed. Let's hope your therapist can work through that one like you work through your anger issues. Also, I kind of don't like the fact that they didn't kill Fezco off, because I don't know, it just feels like really disrespectful to Angus. It's, I don't know. Because, like, I don't know, but to me, in that scene at the end of season 2, in that scene, I thought Fezco died at first. Until, like, I don't know if it was, like, confirmed or denied that he died. Or whether they just left it. Well, it obviously wasn't confirmed, I just realised what I said. I don't know whether it's like denied that he died or whether they like left it a mystery. But if they left it a mystery before like season 3 aired, or I guess maybe they started filming season 3 beforehand. I don't actually know when they started filming though. Loki. But I think he got prison time for like 30 years. And in episode 3, it's revealed like he's gonna try and escape. So maybe they're gonna kill him off with that. I'm not entirely sure. Also, I'm not gonna touch on Faye because she literally, I don't even know. The main thing is that she's now in a relationship with this guy. I'm pretty sure he's like his fellow gang members, if you're catching my drift, because he has a Confederate flag like in his bedroom. Also Laurie, I don't know whether she's had like a bit of a lobotomy or not, because she seems a bit more caring than she did in season 2. Just a little bit, but I could be reading the signs completely wrong on that. And also RIP Paladin, you will be missed. I don't know why loads of people are making edits of that parrot stuff on TikTok like he was a main character. But yeah, also I really appreciate Laurie's actress stating on TikTok that, oh, the bird wasn't harmed, and then she went on this whole like rant about how she hates animals being like abused on like movie sets. Like obviously it was kind of obvious that the bird obviously wasn't like harmed, but also like bless her heart. That melted my heart, Loki. She's just like a little guy at the end of the day. She's literally just a little guy. How the fuck have I been yapping about Euphoria for like 20 minutes? This is like Loki, I could do like another like podcast episode talking about season 1 and season 2 alone. Like there is a lot about Euphoria that I'd like to unpack. And also I'd like to do another episode talking about season 3. Um Either after the finale or I might do it like after season 5, Jesus. After episode 4, 5, maybe 6 come out, I do an episode, and then episode 7 and episode 8. Oh my gosh. Also, can we just like appreciate Nate Jacobs' brother, Aaron Jacobs? He is so fit. I don't get it, bro. I don't get it. How is he so fit? And he's in like no episodes either. Like, uncommon opinion, Aaron Jacobs is more fit than Nate Jacobs. Loki. Loki. But that is all the wrapping I'm going to do for today. I'm going to take this makeup off, take a dump, and go to bed. So I will see you guys later. Hopefully next week, but you know how I am with uploading Loki shit. But I don't know, we'll see. Anyways, adios. Love you. Mwah.